At the first round of the OFR Super Formula season, we travelled to St Croix, Layout B. The drivers faced a demanding format, 10 minutes of qualifying followed by 20 laps of racing, with heavy damage enabled, double the fuel consumption, 10 times the tyre wear, balance of performance switched on, and the requirement to run 2 dry compounds. The stage was set for strategy to be just as important as speed. Lev Keir was unstoppable in qualifying, putting in a dominant 1:41.1. Behind him, Rescue shocked many with a front row start in second place, while Mural, brand new to the series, impressed with third. These performances promised plenty of storylines before the lights even went out. Now, to the race starts. When the grid launched, Lev Keir's careful throttle control with no traction assistance gave him the perfect getaway from pole, already pulling away a second from P2. Robot had a lightning start from 5th, threading his way through to claim second place before the first corner. Show also made big gains, moving from 7th to 3rd after Mateus ran wide at turn 1. Not everyone had a great start. Pikachu struggled off the line, spinning as he shifted up into 4th gear, losing control within the first 10 metres and staying at the back. Now the lap pond drama continued at the bottom of the hill at turn 6. Mural misjudged his braking and rear-ended Potatoes. They had no choice but to carry on until pitting on lap 2. Over the bridge, Rescue capitalised, sweeping past Potatoes for position with his broken car, and Roscoe tried to follow suit at turn 7, but he clipped the wall and collected damage of his own, dropping vital seconds to the pack. Later that lap, Luke took advantage of Mural's wounded car, making a clean move at turn 10 to climb into 4th position. Ahead of him, the order was Lev Keir, Robot and Show, with some work for Rescue to do to get back up to P2. For some drivers, the pit window opened almost immediately. With the SS23 starting on just 15 litres of fuel, barely 3 laps at race pace, Lev Keir was forced to stop from the lead, starting on mediums instead of the more common soft tyre surprised many. He chose to fully refuel and swap to the hard compound for a long second stint. The decision extended his pit stop by several seconds, a costly choice. 3 other drivers pit: Potatoes, Mural and Roscoe, to repair damage, to refuel and to change tyres. 1 lap later, the front runners behind Lev Keir blinked. Robot, Show and Rescue boxed together from 2nd, 3rd and 4th. They opted to run the standard 2-stop plan, starting on the softs and moving to the mediums for 9-lap stints. Each refueled only for 9 laps, which was much quicker than Lev Keir's full tank, and when the cycle played out, Robot rejoined in the net lead while Lev Keir slotted into 2nd with tyre life and outright pace on his side. The battle was set for the middle phase of the race. Trouble struck Potatoes on lap 4. Exiting the final corner, he clipped the outside wall and the car snapped into a tank slapper. Heavy damage followed, but with the pit entry already behind him, he was forced to crawl another full lap before repairs could be made. On lap 7, Matthias pulled into the pits and retired. Officially, his team cited electrical issues with the car, ending his run early after a promising qualifying. It was a disappointing end to his weekend until we later found out he had homework to do. By lap 10, Lev Keir had reeled Robot back in, a gap under a second, but pushing hard on the hard tyres and exhausting almost all of his overtake cost him dearly. At the end of lap 11, Robot, Show and Rescue all dived in for their final scheduled stops, switching to the mediums to run to the flag. In the rush to the pits, both Show and Rescue crossed the pit entry line and each collected a 3-second time penalty. As they served their stops, Lev Keir cycled back into the race lead. Further back on lap 13, Roscoe and Mural went wheel to wheel for 5th place. They fought all through the lap until Mural clipped the wall at the final corner. Roscoe powered past down the main straight, sealing the move into turn 1 and taking control of the position. The fight for the podium came alive on lap 14. Show and Rescue locked in a fierce scrap for 3rd. Into turn 10, Rescue made a spectacular move around the outside, burning every drop of his overtake to force the pass. The gamble worked and he claimed 3rd, but it left him vulnerable with no overtake left. On lap 18, Levkia returned to the pits. With a comfortable lead, he switched to the soft tyres for a short sprint to the flag, aiming not just for the win, but also to secure the fastest lap point. After qualifying in P1, getting a good getaway at the start of the race, and leading much of the second half of the race, Levkia managed to put in a fastest lap on his final lap as he took the checkered flag. Robot, who led at the middle phase of this race and managed to keep his calm, finished in P2. Rescue, with a brilliant overtake on lap 1 to reclaim P5, and a brilliant overtake on lap 14 round the outside at turn 10 to claim P3, finished in P3, his first OFR podium. Showcrown came round the final corner and crossed the line in P4, a remarkable effort given that it's only his 2nd season in GT7. Roscoe, having fought his way back to P5 in his first race in OFR, crossed the line in P5. And Potatoes, the legendary MGC racing driver, came across the line in P6 after a difficult race. Join us on Discord, just ask for Showcrime.